Belanger here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and on the hill in this one, Hunter Greene. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tommy Pham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hit in the air, left field. Hayes corrals it. And there's one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Off the mark there, and a count now even up. One out, base is empty. Off the plate, counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him, and that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Runner takes off. Up the middle. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that one got a piece of him.
Batting fifth, catcher,
this is Joey Bart. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
That's a slider for a strike. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball. Reynolds over at second. McCutchen on at first with 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Inside. And now 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Matt McLain.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Check swing, and he held up. In the air, right side. Pham has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And stepping in is the speedy Billy Cook. Green back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one. He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a ground ball. Candelario sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Nick Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez, in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss at a slider. Next one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. No score here in the second.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's ball 4.
Batting 8th, third baseman,
Runner on
Hayes.
at first with 1 gone. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And that's outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
Falefa.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Two on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Here comes Hayes around third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score in the play.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham. Now he breaks his bat, and that's just foul. And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pham on the move. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz late on that fastball.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's 4-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So
the
a
Reds.
new arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
23.
Graham Ashcraft.
Graham
He has a
Ashcraft.
great slider with tons of movement. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Not close with that one. 1-0. And here it comes. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Up and in, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The pitch to McCutchen. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And they're all loaded up.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So they're all loaded
Now
up.
batting,
Here's Joey
catcher,
Bart now.
Joey Bart.
He's 0 for 1. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's to the swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. 0 for 1 so far.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Got him swinging. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Tyler Stevenson. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
One, two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Fraley.
And here is Jake Fraley. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
1 and 2.
That's outside. The count now 2-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. And we're back
Leading
out of
off
the
for
third inning.
Pittsburgh,
Now it's the second
baseman,
baseman, Nick
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one down the line, and foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Isaiah
Here is
Kiner
Isaiah
Falefa.
Kiner Falefa. Doubled his first time. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row
Now
for him
batting,
here.
right
He
fielder,
really
Tommy
shot that one
Pham.
down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Tommy Pham.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Fraley grabs it on the run. Pirates lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third,
off
and
for the
here
Reds,
is Jeimer
baseman,
Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
That one at triple digits.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Gavin Lux. That one's in there. 0-1. Just missed.
That's inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Lux over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gonzalez in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and now TJ Friedel flied to left his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. That misses the zone. Yeah, the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and the rookie of the year gets the strikeout. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Cincinnati, Brian Reynolds here. And he grounds one to the right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Movement in the bullpen. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Steer takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And now it's even up. And that one upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, in now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. That clips the corner.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
McLean stands in now, looks at that one inside. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler
2 down, base is
Stevenson.
empty. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. Ashcraft back to work. Just missed. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. And that's in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual
batting,
performance
the
you
first
want to
baseman,
flush. He
Billy
just hasn't
Cook.
looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Cook in the box again, takes a strike. And the 0-1 outside. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. Too
No,
high,
that's
and
a
now
ball.
it's 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Wow, just great bite to
batting,
that slider.
second
Broke
baseman,
hard out of the
Nick
zone, and he
Gonzalez.
just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Gonzalez stands in here, takes ball
1-0.
1 low. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He was all over
Now
that one.
batting,
Pretty much
third
just a
baseman,
textbook
Keith
throw
Ryan
into the
Hayes.
gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Hayes digs in now, 1 for 2. Just
No, that's a ball.
missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good
Isaiah
hustle
Tyler
getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Connor Falefa getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's a ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 2-1. That's out to center field. Friedl under it. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton.
Right
and set to get us started.
Jake
Bottom 5.
Fraley.
Jake Fraley. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1 and 2.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 and 2.
Way high there. And that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hauls it in. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a little high. Ball 1.
1 and 0.
That one missing inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And downstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman,
Now batting
Jeimer
Jeimer Candelario. Struck out swinging his first time.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 4-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
One out. Runner at second. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Candelario over at second, one down. That one a little bit high. Ball two. Action in the pen down there. Dennis Santana getting ready to go. Holderman getting cranked up as well.
Up. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low. And now 3-1. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10
Now
minutes of
batting,
balls
left fielder,
in the gaps. They
Austin
practice this,
Hayes.
and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That's a little bit low.
1 ball.
2
no strike.
outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 2.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
Reds,
and they make a change to
number
start the
64,
sixth. The new pitcher,
Tony
Tony Santillan.
Man, we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So digging in, Bryan Reynolds. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
O'Neill Cruz.
And now the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground right side, fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it
Now
down the
batting,
line.
designated
Nice job
hitter,
of staying in his
Andrew
mechanics.
McCutchen.
Here's McCutchen. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Man at second. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz. Got him on the off-balance throw. And McCutchen is out. Joey Bart, the
Up
next
next
Pirate
for
to
the
hit.
Pirates, catcher Joey Bart.
He swings and fouls one off. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one is inside ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And the first off offering is not close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
swings and misses. It's a
at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Skeens gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh.
with a new arm on the mound.
Number
Dennis
60.
Santana.
Dennis Santana.
So up next, Matt McLain. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler
2 outs,
Stevenson.
base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And
One
that one
ball,
upstairs,
okay.
ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds down in order. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
58.
mound. Scott Barlow.
Scott
Pretty tight game, so
Barlow.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Billy Cook
Leading
now
off
at the
for
plate.
Pittsburgh,
0 for
first
3 in
baseman
this
Billy
one.
Cook.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball,
No, that's that
1
slope
strike.
right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next
Two balls,
pitch
two
misses
strikes.
way outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up
next
out of
for the
play.
Pirates,
Well, he just
second
tried to
baseman
force a
Nick
play that wasn't
Gonzalez.
there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man at second. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Mole warming up as well.
That's a ball.
Not really
2-1.
attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
at second with nobody out. In the air, center field. Friedel moving under this one. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. That one the other way. Base hit and a run in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Right
Nice
fielder,
job of
Tommy
driving that
Pham.
pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Tommy Pham. That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. Outside low, and the count 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 2.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Reynolds in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. That's
3
inside.
balls.
He
Two
should
strikes.
get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. In the air, right field, Pham. And out number 1 on the grab. Spencer Steer, the next to hit, is struck out, and he is walked. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ball
That's
1
the ball.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
No,
off the
that's a ball.
outside edge, and that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a big swing and a miss.
3
Just a
balls,
really
2
nice
strikes.
slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Three and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Throws to first. He
Now
made the
batting,
pitcher
third
earn that out
baseman,
after a long
Jeimer
at bat.
Candelario.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. And that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Foul ball. 1 strike away. And
1
that
and 2.
skips in the dirt. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Put in my paces, put on my boots. I tie my laces.